So one of the things that I noticed once I got on the council is how many people actually had housing issues and that needed severe critical repair to some of the issues that they were dealing with in their home. And so I was grateful that, I was able to have $500,000 to be able to put towards critical housing repair in my district. I wasn't really sure who that money would go to because it had to go through community development. People had to sign up to be selected for that program, but was very thankful at the fact that, our office was able to put that money to good use. And so being able to walk through Ms. Kirkland's home, hear some of the issues that she's had, and hear how this money was able to really help her home you can't put a dollar amount on that.
About a year ago, I met with some of the city councilmen and women to see who was interested in being a part of a joint initiative to revitalize their community. Councilman J.T. Moore jumped at the opportunity and gave us a pretty large allotment to be able to really increase his footprint in his district and just to be able to provide more of a quality of life, sustainable homes, weatherization, things of that nature in his district. So through that initiative, we were able to meet Ms. Brenda Kirkland, who at the time was experiencing flooding in her basement, as well as siding issues. She didn't have any gutters, and the residual effects of that, of course, are like dry rotted wood, the mold from the excess water in the basement, and a host of other issues. And so through the funding that we were able to receive from Councilman Moore's office, we were able to implement a plethora of critical repairs, from painting the entire exterior of the home, just kind of changing its look overall, putting a sump pump in the basement for one, to remedy the issue of the excess water, but also in case water does decide to try to make its way back into the basement, there is something there to combat that issue so that we don't run into that buildup again. We also created a concrete slab on the side of her home that works in conjunction with the ventilation to divert the water from the basement, which I think is really cool. And she was just ecstatic, and it's always a really good experience when you see the effect that the changes have on the homeowner. But in addition to that, just the way that Councilman Moore is so adamant about being able to reach out and meet the homeowners, meet his constituents, and put boots on the ground to see the work that we're doing and to just get the perspective from the homeowner's point of view, I think that's amazing. So although the work that we do is important, the people whose lives we're able to change is a lot more important. And so we really are grateful for the opportunity to be able to continue the work that we do through Councilman Moore's office. So Neighborhood Housing Services of Birmingham really thanks you for your contributions.
It's always a beautiful moment for me when I'm able to actually see the resources that I'm providing for a certain initiative or project and the impact that it's able to make on the recipients. Somebody like Ms. Kirkland, who, didn't even know who I was, but was able to receive these dollars to be able to improve her home and improve the quality of life. You can't put a dollar amount on that. And so, one of the things that I've wanted to do since I got into this seat was be a man of my word and tell people exactly what I was gonna do, even if I couldn't do it. I wanted to be able to set proper expectations. And so I will be honest, sometimes it's hard getting used to the timeline of or the processes of government, because you want to make a decision today and have it done tomorrow, but that's not how things work. But it is beautiful to see when it all comes together and the impact that it makes on the lives of the people that you serve.